Hey guys, how are you today? I'm doing better than I was on Monday. I'll explain in a minute. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shelly and I am a captivated gem. Over here we do unboxings, try-ons, collabs. I intend to have some type of a chit chat, and then I've just got some other projects kind of in mind, but they are slow coming. Anyway, and to all my existing viewers, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you enjoyed my channel. I hope you all will consider giving me a like, and if you find my content of value, please consider subscribing. It means the world to me to have you here, and I definitely want you to leave comments. Interaction with me, interaction amongst each other. I think that that's a good thing. It helps us all get to know each other and what our various channels have to offer. If you don't have a channel of your own and you're thinking about starting one, maybe some of the people that I interact here or people that I link below on their channels would be of value in giving you ideas on what you like to do with yours. I have a variety of friends that I have met on here that are subscribed to my channel that I try to link in all of my video descriptions, because each one of them, in my opinion, has their own thing to offer and their own unique way of offering it. So again, welcome if you are new, and if you are coming back, welcome back, and thank you in any case for being here with me now for this one. Now, to explain where I was Monday, because I fully intended to be here recording this video, I had what I thought was an intruder Monday, to the point that I was terrified. I had myself locked up here in this room, shaking like, just insane. You would think I was in an earthquake. I was shaking so hard. My chest was hurting because my heart was pounding so bad. I was dizzy. I felt vulnerable. I was, like I said, I was terrified. And I am still shooken from that. It was awful. I was whispering on the phone to the 911 dispatcher. The police got here quick. Within just minutes of me dialing. They must have been really close by, because it got here quickly, and I am so thankful to the JPD for that. Yeah, it was terrifying. But it evidently was a false alarm, and I ended up feeling just ridiculous. But the thing is, I know what I heard and I know what I saw. I'm like Nikki. I'm an empath, and we see and we hear. Even when nobody else does, we do. And in fact, the lady that I had my appointment with today, she's like that too. And we sat there and talked for 2 hours. It was a 5-minute thing, but she was like, "Come on back," and we sat and talked for a couple hours. I guess she knew I needed to talk. And so, anyway, that's how that went. And that's why that video didn't get made. I've been completely off. I've been binge watching a cooking channel person that I just absolutely love, and I am going to put her link in the description as well, because I know I follow her and am in the process of befriending her. So this woman speaks to my southern soul, and I know somebody that I told, it's a friend of mine. I told her, I said, this lady, I'm going to send her a link to her channel. I said, she looks like you when you're not stressed. And she cracked up. I said, don't take that the wrong way, but she does. Look, sounds, everything like you. And she goes, no. She said, I stay stressed, so I understand. I said, well, I've seen you when you're not. And she was like, I know. She said, send it to me, because I'll just forget. And I was like, oh, I'm sending it all right. Oh, they could be sisters. Anyway, enough about all of that drama. I don't know how edited this video is going to get, so just bear with me if it's long. I just kind of wanted to catch you up with a what's up with me, what's happened, and a day in the life. A day that happened in this Gemini's life anyway. But I think my moon is in Libra right now, so it's supposed to bring balance to the force. And I have a daughter that's a Libra, and my mom is a Leo, and my son is in Leo right now. So, and that's supposed to bring me strength. And well, I can get here soon. We're gonna try on the palette that we got from sorry DeeDee's signature. It's the Lioness Heart pressed pigment palette that we got from our Eyescream beauty box. And this palette retails for $40. And then we are going to try on one of these loose pigment multichromes. And I'm sorry, they don't have names, but this is kind of an idea of the color that we're going to use. And I do not know if I'm going to use this, what I do with it, this stuff, the mixing medium. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. It does deepen the shade. It's more instant than your glitter glue. There's this glitter glue. You can use this on your eyes and your lips, or anywhere you want your color, that glitter effect to stay. But this is even quicker. I mean, it's much quicker, and this actually does affect the shade, whereas the glitter glue does not. It just holds it hard in place. And then that and the loose pigments is $10 if you're not a member. The pigments, the mixing medium by itself, which you won't need every month, and I hope I don't get it every month. I will have to send it back. But if you're an existing member of, or if you sign up for a beauty bagger box, they are $6, and you get 2 to 3. So I was gonna go for the little bear. He's just downright adorable. He is really stinking cute. But I think I might save him for one of mine and Nikki's Get Ready With Me collabs. I'm thinking about that real hard. Nikki, what do you think? You let me know if you would, please. Send me a text or something like that. So let's see. What are we going to do first? What should we do first, guys? Should I go with something really shiny? Should I just start with the pigment and go ahead and get that? Because it's going right here. Want to do that? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and use that mixing medium. I haven't tried it on my eye. I've tried it I've tried it on my hand when I was showing it to you guys. I don't even know how much to use. Nor do I know what kind of brush to use to put it on. Let me see. I've got a Morphe brush in here that I haven't done anything with. I didn't quite know what to do with it. Maybe I was just saving it for today's special day. I put some, or should I use a sponge? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Okay, I'm gonna try it on the brush. Don't need much of any, because once it's there, it's there. Here we go. Oh, it burns. Wrong decision. Oh, My poor eyes. I put them through so much unnecessary pain. Okay, let's get this on. I'm just using my finger. And I am dabbing this on, by the way. Oh, that's so pretty. And yes, it does darken the color. And once it's there to stay. And I am barely using any. Woo! I think that's a nice start. Now that I've blinded myself more. Wow. That is so pretty. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go with this green or the darker green. And I thought, well, I've been anxiously awaiting all of them, so I wonder if I was supposed to put that on afterwards. No, I think you're supposed to put it down first. Seems like that's what I remember. I don't know. If you all did it differently, let me know in the comments what you did. I'd really appreciate it. Let me get a makeup remover here. And this is a makeup remover. And look at this. It's still, it takes a lot to get it off. I'm going to go in with the brush. With some of it on the brush. The one thing about this mixing medium, it does not smell bad. It doesn't, I mean, it's not, some of these things can stink real bad, like chemicals, like acetone or something almost. And it doesn't have that kind of a scent. I mean, it does have a scent, but it goes away once what it's on goes, you know, like for me, the brush. And I don't think you can just stand around sniffing the bottle and start to feel different about yourself. I don't think it's that kind of stuff. I mean, just look in my mirror here real quick so I can get a little closer. Okay, that's even. Well, what do you guys think? Can you tell that it shifts? All right. So now it's time to just try to build around this. And I think I can use that pink to do some work in with that. Along with these other shimmers, because these are dual chromes too. There's 4 of them really. Pink. Purple. Orange. Ooh, orange and green work good together. Maybe I can get some kind of a mix going there. All right, I'm starting in with the pink. Let's see what this girl does. Y'all, it has been hot as Hades outside. You walk outside and you don't have to do anything and you're sweating. Just walk out the door, sweat. Like, okay. I'll work out. I mean, it's crazy. It's just, and the humidity is like 80%. I mean, you can't breathe. My tomatoes are loving it. They think they're in a hothouse. They are thriving, y'all. I'm getting tomatoes like this size. They look like beefsteaks, and they're not. They're called Bonnie's Best. That is not a subtle pink at all. But yeah, they are, man, they're doing good. I tell you what, these are going to be good after everybody's tired of eating them. It's going to be good to make some juice out of. And if I get a chance, I might even be able to do some canning. I don't know. I swore I wouldn't. But I love chili in the fall with homegrown tomatoes, kind of not crushed all the way, just, I quarter them. But these I'll have to do more than that. But, ooh, nothing better. Or vegetable soup. Make some tomato sauce. Make some spaghetti with. Tomatoes are the most wonderful fruit. My daughter's not a fan of fresh tomatoes. Just never has been. The acid upsets her tummy. But she does like things made with fresh tomatoes, like cucumber, tomato, onion salad. I think she still likes that. And of course, in chili and things like that. She likes, tomato sauce. So I could make spaghetti, have her, send her home with some spaghetti, make some, have her over for dinner and send her home. I made vegetable and smoked sausage packets last night. I cut up a bunch of homegrown squash that a friend gave me, and some onions, some small potatoes, and some garlic and wheels. I sliced up a butterball turkey smoked sausage. That's my favorite. My mom turned me on to that because the pork sausage is just too rich for me. And cut those up and added butter. and I used that cowboy butter seasoning. It's got a spice to it. And I wrap it up in full packets. And I like to stick it on a charcoal grill, but it was late and I didn't feel like doing all that. So I just stuck them in the gourmet. And you need to put them in for a good hour at about 350, in a gourmet. That's like an air fryer type. It's a great big multi-purpose oven, sits on your counter, and it heats hotter than a conventional oven. So 350 on that would be like 400, or definitely 375 on a regular oven. Okay. Yeah, that pink is not subtle at all. It just says hello right there. But it is really pretty. We'll do more with it. Not to fear. But I'm trying to get a feel for what kind of face this is going to be when we're finished. I am taking with my finger some of this white colored dual chrome. It's called Tender Roar. The pink is Fierce Affection. And I'm blending this Tender Roar in with this pink because I thought it would kind of bring the green into what the pink is doing. Okay, so what I did was take just a little bit of the setting medium, and I added it to the white, and it worked. And then I went in with this darker multichrome loose pigment, and I put without that, and I kind of tried to blend it in with the lighter color to build. So we've got two different loose duochrome pigments or multichrome pigments on our eyes. And then I just have been with my finger and with my brush kind of getting them to, letting them get to know one another, blend really good. And so far I am very happy with how that looks. What do you guys think so far? Okay. moving on. I'm going to get a little, see, this is my, I'm going to use Nikki's word, conundrum. It's a conundrum, kids. I don't know if I want to use this one or if I want to use this and mix this over top of it like I did with this and the pink. But I'm gonna go, I think, with what I want to do, and that's the orange, because I just like that with these colors. If you would have gone in with the green, would you have used this and maybe even this? And would you want me to next time and maybe use the darker, like the almost, if you could see that, well, it's a deep, like I can't call, it's not emerald, that's like a sage or moss, not even, it's deeper than moss. It's like forest, like a forest green. I guess maybe that's supposed to, something like, what gate? Cub's gaze. Okay. I think that's supposed to be like a forest green. I don't know why I searched and searched. And if I was going to go in with the purple, I definitely would have used this as my deeper tone. I definitely would have played with this duochrome. And I would have also used this color. And I would have gone in somewhere with this one. So there's definitely a lot you can do with this palette. It is very versatile, and I will definitely be playing more with this way into fall. I'll be mixing it with other palettes that I have. I am thinking of several and looking at several and know of several. I've got them all over the place, and I think I could do a lot with this. And I might even go ahead and, I said I was going to get rid of those palettes we got in the bag, but I don't think I gave them a fair shot because they're absolutely stunning. And if I feel then after I've swatched them that I don't like them, then I will give them away as a used product if somebody wants them. So there's that as well. Now I will go ahead and go in with that orange, and I'm going to put it here. And we're going to go in for kind of a sunset look, I'm hoping, but I don't know. I just don't know. I still may go in with something deeper. I still may go in with this green here. I'm not ruling it out to deepen this corner over here. I just can't decide. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what we come up with. That's pretty. That is, I named them off the other day, but I don't hold that kind of information. I should have looked at all this before I started. Sunlit Strength, and the duochrome is Lioness Fire. I'm loving this palette. My mom, I told you, she's a Leo. She doesn't really wear makeup anymore, but even, I mean, she loved it. She was like, that is a beautiful palette. I said, you're saying that because you're a Leo? And she said, nah, but that helps. My mom is a trip. I absolutely adore her. Good, isn't that pretty? Just, oh my gosh, look. Look at it. Trusting the process. Yeah, we'll blend some of that other stuff in with it. I'm going to blend in some pink with it to keep it put together. Okay, so now I'm getting into, I use my finger quite a bit to try to work this through. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm kind of getting it put together. And now I'm using a brush and a very light touch with the shimmer. And I like what I'm seeing pulled together here. It's got some pink notes in it that's blending nicely with that pink that's already on my eye. I'm using the white across the top of my lid and for my inner corner. So I'm going in just a little bit because I really wanted something kind of to deepen right here, the corner of my eye. So I went ahead and went in with Steady Grace and Protective Glow. Steady Grace, Protective Glow. I'm really literally almost putting this entire palette on my eye. I just keep thinking of things that might be pretty together, and I'm throwing them up there for you guys to get a really good idea of what's possible with this palette, and for me to see what's possible with this palette. And I'm really liking the possibilities. I mean, this is what I'm creating here is a very foil forward look, but you could make this your own with all the mattes. You're not going to be limited, or you know me. If you've watched any of my channel, you know how much I love the glow. I love the shiny things. I like that. My eyes are just hopelessly uneven. They just always will be. I need to clean this beauty room. You think I should make a video, one of those sped up videos of me cleaning? I might do that just to see what it looks like. It may never go on air. I've still got to get my gimbal going, and I need one of those ring light stands or a light stand that can like bend at angles so that I can start doing some cooking videos, because that's high on my priority list to do that. Okay, all right, now the mascara is on, the liner is on. I shaped up my brows. I tried to clean up the eyes a little bit so they wouldn't look so muddy. This is what we've got. The eyes are completely now finished. What do we think? That palette, I've got nearly every shade of that palette on my face, along with 2 of the multichromes. Using the setting medium and not setting the setting medium, just to get a good idea of what all was offered in that box. I mean, and I haven't used the Bare. Getting ready to use the lipstick palette or lip gloss palette. So let's see about these. I've never used a lip palette or gloss palette before, so I'm going to go in with the berries just because that's the shades that I like. Let's start this one. They don't have names, so this is kind of I'm just going to use the berry shades. This is shiny. These bottom ones are kind of matte. So let's see. I don't have my better. Right away, I can tell you one thing. These feel kind of drying. for me. All right. I ended up mixing this one with this one. And that's what's on my lips with this palette. I might use that over top of a lip color. I'm going to put one on over top of this. I'm going to put Drama Queen. This is a beautiful berry. This is from Juvia's Place. I love this. That's one I really like. Okay, there we have it. All done. This is the Lioness palette. And this is what one of the many, I believe, looks you could come up with it. I went real overboard just to kind of get a real dramatic look and use of as much as I could. This box was great. The pigments are great. I don't know if I will want them every month. I think you could get overloaded with them. I already see I'm going to have a special basket for them, because don't forget I've got all that those Jeffree Star colors that, you know, are shiny, but they're not like those, not by far. Those are different. Those are beautiful, loose, multichrome pigments, and I'm very, very impressed with their performance. I'm impressed with the performance of the setting medium. I like the depth and the quality of the colors in that palette. It can be deceptive because they're pigmented. I mean, they really are pigmented. But this is a $40 palette, and I believe it to be of value. If you like bold colors, I think that it has a lot of value, and I recommend it. I'm going to say it's got a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. I'm pleased with it. I'm glad I have it. And I mean, it's $40. I mean, it more than paid for the box just all by itself. So, Eyescreambeauty.com, first time purchasers, I believe they have a small discount. They give you different options of subscriptions. You can do month to month. You can do quarterly. That's what I do. It saves you a little bit of money to do it that way. But you can get the bag, you can get the box, you can get the pigments, you could get all three. I buy all three mainly to be able to review them. So you certainly don't have to. You can skip months, you can stop it at any time. Customer service has always been very friendly with me and very helpful. She puts these things together herself, and I'm impressed with her eye for putting different things together, you know, to curate something that is valid for the season, that, you know, works with the season, but that also can be used all year round. Any of the products I've ever gotten from Eyescream Beauty, I can use anytime and be happy with them. So, if you like a makeup forward box, you would not be disappointed with anything that she offers, and you're going to get the best price for what you can do with it. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, morning, whenever you may be watching this. Thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow in mine and Nikki from Happy Hauls, our Thursday collab. So stay tuned if you want to see more, and don't forget to check out her and Shelly's live on Nikki's channel Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. And I will see you tomorrow in that next video. Bye, guys.